And we'd like to welcome y'all to our first episode. The first episode of the business. It's your boy Zio. We got Jay with the fade. We got Becky Denise. And we got Roy Yakisa. Let's do it.
Hello, you guys. So I'm gonna start off by telling you, we have $5 crab clusters, 50-cent wings on Thursdays at 11:17. The address is 1520 South Main Street, Moultrie, Georgia. And on Saturday we will have Performing Live, FS Rudy. Doors open at 9. So our first topic for today will be ending 2020.
R.I.P.
So, how did you guys feel about 2020?
It must feel like
Man, 2020, oh gosh. I'm glad it's over. That's all I can say.
I know that's right. I can damn sure agree with that.
y'all share this live too. While y'all tune.
Oh, yeah. Y'all
Yeah,
please
please share the
it.
live,
Share the
please.
We on there looking high. Take it.
What's the drink of the day? What are we sipping on? What's the drink of the day right here?
What we sipping on, Kisa?
It's called death.
Devil 2020 drink right here.
All in all, so I don't know how I feel about 2020. It came in okay, and then when COVID hit, it was like, oh man, can't do nothing. Your whole life changed in an instant, basically. No more going out, to eat. Basically no more shopping. Ooh, gotta cook. If you ain't a fan of cooking,
Me.
gotta cook.
You know, and I'm gonna tell you the crazy thing. When COVID first kicked in, everybody was buying up the tissue and water.
Right, it still are. Still are.
I don't get it. What was up with the tissue? I mean, I don't understand.
They might have thought the world.
I should have invested in that stock because I
Yeah,
know
what we
stock
gonna do
went
with
up.
I don't know though. Y'all get in the comments and let us know what the tissue issue was.
I like
Right.
that tissue
It
issue.
actually started off with Kobe Bryant.
Oh,
Yeah, Kobe
R.I.P.
Bryant. That was
Kobe.
the first thing
Yeah.
that kind of struck everybody.
Yeah, that hurt. I felt like he was family.
Yeah, like,
I cried. I cried.
Crying with it was stuck in your throat.
Yeah, like what?
Like,
And it,
Listen,
wife.
his daughter, everybody that was on the helicopter, you know, that was just a sad situation all the way around.
It changed a lot of people. It changed a lot of people's way of thinking. I know a lot of people now scared to even fly. You scared to fly?
Yeah, I done did it twice this year, but I'm still kind of shook up.
I don't know. I'm not scared to fly, but I don't know about
it.
it.
Made people spend more time with their kids, I think.
Yeah,
It does. If it didn't, it should. And that was really sad. I feel bad for her. And I think they have 2 more kids that's living. That was something. And then we had the George Floyd situation.
Yeah, that kind of did something with the country. That was real big.
Entangled with the Black Lives Matter. I don't know about nobody else, but I'm proud of the black community, baby. Cause when they did that to George Floyd, if y'all ain't never stood up, I thought we was back in the 60s then, baby. Y'all stood up for that man, and I'm proud of that.
I just feel like, you know, maybe the rioting got out of hand, even though we didn't start it. I ain't gonna say all that.
It got yeah.
No, we BLM.
But yeah, but
It did, but it didn't. Because we've been dealing with this for years.
for the longest, yeah, I agree.
And it was time. It was overdue. Even if you only did a little bit, I ain't did nothing but buy a shirt.
Right.
And I felt like that was my protest in its own. Now, had I not had a child and been in my younger days, I probably would have been right out there protesting with everybody else, because people love to holler, we had our 200, 400 years and it's been over. Nah, it ain't over. We deal with that every day. That's an everyday thing. I actually had an incident this year myself with the police officer driving, and I guess he thought I was drunk. And actually got mad because I was not drunk. And I passed my field sobriety test. I blew. He made me blow like 6 times. I that was enough for me. I couldn't call. He wouldn't let me call my mom.
You know, it's weird.
Yes.
I got
Why you was swerving? You was on the phone?
No, I drive fast. I'm a fast driver,
You was on
y'all.
the phone?
Anybody that follow me on Snapchat,
Well, everybody know I can't
I
drive.
I'm a
got
fast
I
driver.
got pulled over today for that. He thought I was drunk.
Oh, you
You on the
go
phone.
really swerve.
Swerve.
She was on the phone.
He said, no, I went.
What you doing?
The border fell up on him. I was about to wreck for real.
Well,
The
I'm
border
glad
fell
you
up
didn't.
under the gas thing.
I'm glad you didn't. Then we had Breonna Taylor and Ahmaud Arbery situation happen. Yeah. About the Breonna Taylor situation,
That was big.
it was big, it still is big. Now the Ahmaud Arbery, I don't know a lot about his situation. I know a little. Y'all don't chew me up in the comments about that. But what I don't appreciate about it, because I was looking today on Facebook and I seen where the guys that killed him requested that when they go to trial that he not be called the victim.
Wow.
So
But he
how do y'all
was.
feel about that? Do y'all feel like he was a victim or a target?
Almost
Because there's a
definitely.
difference. It's a difference
Yeah.
between being a victim and a target.
He was. I think he was a little bit of both.
Yeah.
A little bit of both. Because they was already behind him from what I seen.
So he
So
he
they
must
make you a
already
target.
been in that neighborhood before to be a target, right?
I mean, when I say target, I
They had
mean
to be
because
watching him.
of the color of his skin, you're a target. Every day any of us wake
Yeah.
up,
So yeah,
we're a target. And he's a male. That made him a bigger target.
he definitely was a victim though.
Yeah.
He definitely was
Yeah.
a victim.
Can't take that away from him. Won't take that away from him. It's just messed up. I don't know. I wonder if the courts will allow them not to call him a victim, since you're innocent until proven guilty. So are they gonna allow them not to call him a victim?
Nah, I doubt that. They gonna call him a victim because that's what he was. Like clear as day on the video. The man jogging, y'all chase this man down and y'all fire on this man.
Look how much stuff being.
Yeah, it's like
On
video.
video.
It's like video don't matter anymore. 2020, that was like they just
That
throw
is-
video up under the rug. It don't matter if they seen it or
See,
not.
little baby was on video.
They made.
Oh yeah.
What
We gonna
happened?
leave little baby a little bit toward him.
Oh! Well, I'm talking about what happened. I'm
Yeah,
thinking
it's a lot happening.
We've been
Y'all,
injured.
that's why we.
I'm gonna drink on that
That's why
one.
we
Look,
put
my hat
cousin
for the
wrong the
file.
rest today. Because a lot happened.
It did.
A lot happened. this year.
I
Okay.
think.
Let's talk about our kids having to be home.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, I can't agree with that because my baby didn't get homeschooled more say because I had to go to work. But if I didn't, he
I
would've
tried to
been at
homeschool
home.
him.
She
At first,
said
but
he
it
was
didn't work out.
he was a target because he was a black, but a victim of racial hatred.
That's what Sheila's just said. Yeah,
I can agree with that.
I agree
Yeah,
with
I
that.
can agree with that.
A little bit of both. I agree with that.
Yeah, I can't fight that. Now, what about Breonna Taylor? To me, she was more target than. No, she was more victim than target.
She was a victim
Yeah.
because she didn't have nothing to do with the whole situation at all.
yeah.
So she was a complete
Wrong
victim.
house. But do y'all actually think it
No,
was the
it
wrong
not the
house?
wrong house.
It was the right
They was
house.
looking for her boyfriend, right?
They was looking for the
They was looking for-
boyfriend.
But he
So-
didn't live there.
No, he was already in jail.
What?
Well, girl, school us, cause baby.
They was they was purposely going to her house probably to see if they could find drugs or something there
Okay.
because he was already incarcerated. And I guess probably from some messages or her being his ex-girlfriend. Probably thought they could find something, but they was
So they went there to
They
kill
meant
him?
they meant to go to her house. He was already in jail.
I'm talking about her. They went there to kill her, basically?
No, I don't think they
or-
went there to kill her. But you know when they went in, her boyfriend started shooting, so they shot back.
Oh, so she had a whole nother
It's a new
boyfriend?
boyfriend.
Yeah, so she got hit in the crossfire.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
I ain't gonna say
yeah.
wow. I didn't know
that.
that.
Me neither.
I didn't know that.
They had to dig deep in that
Did
case right
y'all
there.
know that?
It must be more.
So
to
that's
it.
why it
what
was
y'all
big.
think about it. I'm reading y'all
That's
comments.
why
too.
it was big,
Oh,
big,
that
how
shit
it
not happened, but
was.
maybe wrong.
I'm reading y'all
wrong
comments,
time.
y'all.
Yeah. Yeah, that threw me for a loop. I don't know how to feel about that one. Wow. So she was a target. That was a target. That was a target. Her boy, think about it. Ex-boyfriend locked up for drugs. What
Yeah, they
have
had
you?
him. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so they were trying to see if they could catch up with something too, probably. Because if he already incarcerated and they going,
So was he a major drug dealer? Like, was
I
he?
don't know if he was married. I don't know. I ain't looked too much into it. It
Ooh.
said something about some mail being delivered there or something.
Yeah, that was a target, baby.
They
That
probably
was
already
a
watching her
target.
before she got with
And
the other one.
then I heard a recording where they were saying, like, basically when the police came in and they started shooting or whatever, the police was like, well, she's dead.
Right, and didn't care.
Well, protect and serve who? That's my question. If we can't call the police and they trying to take guns and bullets away, and mind you, if you don't have any bullets, if you got own a gun and you don't have any bullets, hey, you better go find some because they scarce. I'm letting y'all know that now. But if the police meant to protect and serve, and we can't call the police, and they taking the guns away from us, what's left to do?
All right.
When you can't call the police, who do you call?
You know,
who I'm gonna call?
yeah, you can't.
Oh,
I
I'm
mean, you
strapped.
can't
Why
call
would
them.
you I'm gonna have mine myself.
But if they taking
we
the
ain't gonna
guns
tell
and stuff,
them.
who you call? Like,
I ain't worried about taking mine. They gonna
Right.
They're gonna have to get the butt out.
show me. Okay,
Well, since we on the police subject, and since you can't call the police, who you call?
Jay with
Tory
the
allegedly shot Megan.
Right.
Oh, you feel like it's a legend.
He shot him.
He shot him.
Listen.
He
They
shot
They
him.
say she was lying.
She didn't tell them that he shot her because of everything that's going on. So she was afraid for a black man.
That's what she
was
said.
protecting him.
That's what she said. But he shot him.
But baby, I don't care what nobody say about me. Shoot me. And if I ain't got my strap on me, and you don't go to loot, shit. Hey.
What you gonna
A
do?
lot of collard greens, fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, rice, cornbread.
She was twerking that next week.
I mean, that's what she get paid to do. She get paid to twerk and dance and rap. So, I mean, what do y'all feel like she should have did? I mean, okay, put yourself in this situation.
But if she did
Right
get
now,
shot,
right
I'm
now.
gonna say like this. If she did get shot in the foot like that, I don't think she'll be up on that foot just.
They haven't told us, the people, why it happened. So I don't.
She said because y'all must ain't heard
Tell us.
Megan Thee
Shay.
Stallion album, Good News, Shots Fired. You want to know any answer, she give you every answer you want to know right
I
there
gotta
in
listen
that
to it.
song. Y'all
got
sleep
I
on
wish she could play
Meg.
the song.
Y'all sleep on
Yeah, that-
Meg.
Why she shot him? Why
She just
he
was
shot
like,
him?
basically, she ain't want him. He ain't used to no big woman telling his little ass no.
Okay, I
So you
understand
saying he had
that.
little man
I understand
complex.
that.
And I
understand
mean, coming from a woman that's 5'11",
Mm-hmm.
short guys do not take it well
So she got out the home.
when you tell them no. Like,
I don't think it was her first time telling him no.
and that probably
They
what it
always
was.
been together.
Aggressive. I told you no.
She probably told him yeah before.
Go. Probably.
Yeah,
She
she
probably
probably
said
said
yeah to
yeah
like.
Listen. I think Tori was knocking the boots, hand down, and he
He
got it in feeling. He got it in
He
feeling.
got his feelings.
when
The
she-
man 5 feet.
He got his
even.
feelings.
He got in that feeling when she said she ain't gonna go through no more. He got mad. Little
Well,
man.
y'all got the man's
Y'all
perspective.
comment and let us know how y'all feel about
Come on,
that.
y'all, come with
what
the
y'all
comments
think?
now. We need to know what y'all think.
While we're waiting on y'all to comment on that, because some men are crazy. Men do stuff.
They
Women
do.
do stuff too now.
They do.
Men do too now.
But men love to act like it's just the women.
And it don't
And
be.
it don't be like that.
It don't be.
It don't be like that.
That's wait. I'm just gonna let y'all. I'm gonna pick a side in a minute.
I think
No, we can't just gang up on Renzo.
yeah.
I mean, not
We
trying to
can,
gang up on you because
We can.
hopefully you ain't
We
crazy.
gang up on.
No, I'm not crazy, but I just know there's some crazy females out here. Just
It
as well.
is.
I'm not saying it's not no crazy
Every woman
dudes
got
out
their
here.
crazy
It's
part,
It's
though.
some little creep crazy dudes out here. You
That's
know?
without a doubt that it's crazy women out there.
You like that girl that shot her boyfriend in the head.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the
Right.
singer,
The
Anna
art-
Marie.
Anna Marie. Yeah.
That was
yeah.
her. That was not her boyfriend. That was her side nigga.
What she shot him for? She was
Because he was
blowing him
acting
on.
up.
Shout out to the hotel. At least she called the police for the man. You know what I mean?
She was trying to put him in his
I
place.
didn't hear about that. She
Yes,
must love
it was
him.
not her old man, y'all. A lot of people think
What
that
he
it
was
was
trying to do,
her
expose
old
her?
man. No, he was messing with another woman,
She loved him then, didn't she?
and she had an old man,
That was love.
and that was her side dude, and she shot her side dude, basically, murdered him, basically.
He did.
He is dead, ain't he?
No, I don't think he died.
Oh, sorry, I take the murder back.
He just got shot in. Yeah, I think he lived. I don't think he did.
I hope not.
Y'all be careful out there, side dudes.
Please.
Don't make her fall in love.
I mean,
y'all decide.
really,
Don't do it.
honestly, I feel like you'll get way further, side dude, main dude, whatever, just being honest. Because women can take a lot more than what y'all think.
That's true.
Now listen, we're gonna get
If
on
she
that
wants you,
subject
she wants
another
you, so
time. We're
tell
gonna get
you.
back on 2020. That's
Yeah.
a whole nother time.
We gonna get
You
y'all.
know
That was
what?
going on in 2020.
Yep, every year.
Cardi B and Offset was.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Cardi B and Offset.
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Ooh.
They almost had.
You gotta
a
be strong.
divorce.
Cardi gotta be strong. Either she's strong
We ain't
or
even
she
going to
cheating.
talk about it.
Yeah, either she's
Either
strong,
she's strong
or
or
she
she cheating or she don't care. And it's a lot of women that just don't care.
Yeah.
They don't care because
They don't
they're
care.
afraid to be alone.
I feel like they don't care, but we, the internet, make them care because we want to
True.
pull,
We give our
wanna pull a
opinion.
response out from them.
Her,
And maybe they got their understanding.
Listen,
Hun
he
Jada
did
Waiter.
what he did, and he said he was sorry.
her,
Why they just can't be like Will and Jada?
Will and Jada.
Oh.
They different.
But they was on the
Listen.
verge too because if you watch that Red Table Talk,
Mm-mm.
No,
If
she
you
made my
watch
boy
it-
look bad.
no, if
Not
you
really.
watched it,
'Cause he
said
did
he
his
was
stuff
hurt.
too now.
He
He
said
said that
he was
with
hurt.
his allergies, he went about to cry.
She,
That man about to cry.
that man about to break down, baby.
What she said, I was really, 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 really unhappy. You just seen the tears coming down his face. You just seen it.
Cause why when you tell your husband that you ain't married?
Why?
Why when you tell your husband that you're that unhappy before you go cheat? Or
But
why
you didn't cheat.
When men
She
are
didn't
married,
cheat.
when men are married, do they tell their other that they're unhappy before they cheat? No. She did the
didn't
same
cheat.
thing he did. Because he was cheating too.
what did she do? I mean, what if she didn't
was
cheat?
entangled, and first of all, they went together.
She was entangled.
So how are they
And
together? Hold on. How wasn't they together and they married? When you married, you
agreed.
together
They got
until
a
you're
string
He
divorced.
gave his blessings.
He gave her the
So if
blessing.
y'all was married,
Because he had him somebody.
so if y'all was married, that man say he ain't gave nobody no damn blessing.
No, he gave her the blessing, but he didn't think she was going to do it. That's what it was.
So y'all, do
Yeah.
y'all wow. So if y'all get married, and but if you do, and your husband do that
Mm-hmm.
to you, and y'all separated, it's okay.
If y'all
Yeah, we
separated,
separate.
Shit.
If we separate,
Know how
he
we were
being
just talking
honest.
about them crazy women?
oh God.
If he being honest about it. It's about honesty.
Y'all
If he
separated.
can keep it
Y'all-
real.
Ain't no separated. We ain't divorced. We ain't separated. We together. Cause what does that? To death do us part. And you ain't dead. I ain't dead.
Fellas, be careful.
But just that's when it come into play, or you just being honest.
But
You
you said still if they being
No, if you're being honest with me, we would have never got married.
No, because when they
I'm saying,
first
but
got
see, they were
married,
married
they
for
was
years.
If you were that happy and it died out way before you started cheating on me, you would have left me. That's
Not a
where the
man.
honesty.
a man won't.
That's what
A man will stay with
he
you
ain't being
forever.
honest.
You know
No,
this.
what?
That's what.
No, speak for all men.
A man will stay.
If I
until
ain't happy,
they
I'm gonna
can
go.
leave.
That's where the honesty come into play, though.
But a lot of people don't have that because
And some men do be being honest, and the women
Right,
be
because
want to still be there.
listen, let me
yeah,
tell
it
you
be the
something.
woman sometimes still want to hold on when it's not there no more.
I'm gonna tell you something from a man point of view, like me. I'm not gonna
Look
cheat
at
on you. If I ain't happy, I'm
Travis
just gonna deal.
Quincy Stokes.
We need his opinion. What he say?
What did he say?
Nah.
Oh,
Oh.
They have an open marriage. Yes.
Yeah, they do have
Yeah.
an open marriage, so that's different.
So why get married?
Why not?
If you're gonna be interested,
They wanna
if you're
spice
gonna
it
see
up.
other people,
But that's kind of like the
ain't that swinging?
mm-hmm.
it could be
No.
swinging or
Open is no, cause swinging is when you together. Y'all do it together.
yeah.
But open marriage, you're doing it together.
no,
No,
they got
no.
other people on the side.
Like swingers probably have another
Yeah, they are.
swinging couple.
They have a couple.
Don't marry me if you want it to be open. We could just be friends.
Yeah,
Cause why is it open?
yeah, because they don't want to commit.
That's a violent commitment.
They don't want to commit physically, but they'll commit with business, with different stuff like that, security. But they ain't gonna commit with
Y'all, please.
physically, I guess.
Or just inbox us.
If you don't want to comment,
If you don't
inbox,
wanna comment,
and
then it'll be
JPCR
anonymous.
comments on the business page. If you don't want to comment, inbox us on the business page, and she's reading that part.
Yeah, y'all. So if you don't want to comment, it'll be anonymous. You just inbox the business page and let us know. I just want. I don't know. And Lil Baby and Jada Waiter. Now that I don't understand. If we not married and I could just get up, get my stuff, I got just as much
We
as
just
a
gotta
check
mind
as
our
you.
business.
I mean, true.
I understand why she's staying though,
Why?
because he paying.
But she
I don't
got
think
her
that's
own
why she's
money.
It doesn't matter. You can't never have enough.
But she can get money from somebody else.
She probably is, but you can never
So
have
why
enough.
stay
of
with
him.
him? You risking disease.
Yeah.
Think that's why.
Why she staying?
Why you think? Why you think you stayed, huh?
No.
You got a
I
reason
think
over
she
there. You
stayed,
keep it to yourself now.
I don't
Because
think
of
it's
his
because
status
of money.
as a person. One.
But she is
Yeah,
established.
she got money too
She established. She got
she probably
money.
just, even though people be rich and famous, they still how normal women are dumb. She probably just love
Yeah.
them.
Or
They
lonely.
still got that.
Why they
Or
why she
lonely
got
like
than
that
she
dog?
used to.
Because-
Not dumb. She
though. Oh,
just
no, I don't keep that with myself.
don't want to let it go.
Don't keep it to yourself. Say.
You know,
It might not have nothing to do with
it's not
money or
necessarily
fame,
dumb,
just
but
don't
you
wanna
know,
let it
she
go.
might be used to
sometimes
it.
y'all women go through stages where y'all just don't think clearly.
No, she be expecting for more than what he can give her
But what
as far as commitment. And
It's
then that's when you get hurt.
in a situation like that
Or maybe she should just
where it's real
realize that that's just who he is.
But
And
don't
she
you,
probably
don't you
know it.
feel like he don't have no respect? I'm gonna say it like this: he don't have no respect for her because, for one, they're in the public eye. Everything
Right.
you do
It's
is
gonna
going to
told.
be seen. So, if you don't have anything else, at least have respect.
But that's what somebody brought up on Facebook last week. It's,
I don't think it was him
a
that
difference.
disrespected her because the stripper,
she told.
the porn
He didn't do
star
that. He
brought
wasn't
it.
messing. She told. Nobody would never know. So, but
Maybe,
it is
and
a
what,
difference.
how we know that Jada didn't know?
I mean, he said she
probably
was right
did.
there. He wrote a tweet and said,
She
"My
was-
old lady was right here. Y'all just being messy."
Because it
Right.
is some couples that do that together.
She was.
I guess that's why I'm single. I don't know. You know, hey, we just gonna leave. Okay,
Yeah.
Donald Trump.
Oh,
Donald J. Trump, my boy.
the orange man.
Okay, we got a comment. Oh, it's a publicity stunt. That could be true too.
Now that could be true.
I think Cardi do that a lot. I think Meg do that a lot.
What's the name of that YouTube couple that just did that?
Dang.
DKL for lot.
I think they do that a lot
You think that was a
because
stunt?
They was just together
Yeah.
kissing and hugging and touching on New Year's, and
Yeah.
she just was through.
I think
with
that
him.
could be. You right.
They do
Oh, I
that
ain't
a
never seen
lot.
that they were through.
Yeah, they do that a lot. She had them said she was leaving him and everything. They do that.
Yeah, I agree with Shabrita. I definitely agree with that. It could be yeah.
It could.
Mom
We was talking about
to
Trump.
say, I ain't, it was not about them winning.
All right. Sheila said, there's no such thing as an open marriage. They're just some bull crap they made up to do what they wanted to do. Let me see what else she put. To hold the other person. What? Okay, she basically saying they having an open marriage because they don't want nobody to completely have them.
Mm.
And they don't want nobody to have
Now that's deep
Yeah.
right there.
That's
That's a
exactly
deep
what it is.
answer. That's a deep answer right
Women,
there.
I think
now.
all
I
women
want you,
kind
but I
of
don't
go
want
for
nobody
that.
else to
Well,
have you.
yeah.
Yeah, but that's
That don't mean I
dangerous
don't want
too.
nobody else to have
That-
you
yeah.
if it's open because somebody else is having you.
Long
But
as I have
No,
you,
I'm talking about like,
yours.
as long as I still got you.
It's this
you
thing
Yeah.
like long as I got you, you can do whatever you want to do.
Cause at the end of the day, you still
And
mine.
I know some people like that. Long as I got you, long as you come home to me, you free to do whatever you want to do. The same
Sometimes
with,
I gotta
long as you let a dog
And it's a
roam.
lot of women like that though, famous and not famous. Like,
I know a man, a married man. We was having this conversation at work. He's anonymous. I'm not gonna say his name. And this man literally said he do not have to come home. He do not have to come
I ain't even
home
used
the
my
same day, long as he come home within that week.
at least come home at night.
Within that week, and I
You
said,
got it made.
They got it made.
and me being me, I said, so you gonna do that?
She let him though.
But you gonna do that? Would you? Why would a man? Let me ask you. Why would a man even want to be with a woman that allow him to do something like that? Because don't that mean she don't have no self-respect?
But is she paying the bills? That sound like she being
Yeah,
she's paying the bills.
I can't answer that question right there because I don't even
Is it
understand
because of the
that.
kids?
What kids?
Okay, no, because of the kids, not that. Okay.
Like I can't even answer that question because I wouldn't even.
Maybe they just don't be long.
Why even
Is
be
she
together?
successful?
I mean,
Is
yeah.
she trying to hold on because of that? What she do for a reason?
No, she worked somewhere like what we work.
Maybe we can't understand the human mind.
True. I mean, I just know what I wouldn't want and what I wouldn't settle for and what I wouldn't want going on in my life.
I think that's why I ain't got no man.
I mean, don't none of us sit at the table.
Well, maybe we should start having an open mind.
Now for me, y'all, I don't know.
Whoa.
Okay,
2020,
if you've been
entangled,
We've been entangled,
entangled,
incarcerated,
sick,
black
right, incarcerated.
damaged.
What about the kidnapping, the famous people kidnapping the kids?
Yeah,
Right?
Oh.
They went talking about that. Like,
yeah, they were trying to keep
I
that
mean,
They were trying to
on.
keep that
because
on
I
the
mean,
road.
you had folks like Barack Obama and Michelle Obama, Beyonce and Jay-Z. You had people on a higher statue. Ellen DeGeneres, nobody talked about Ellen DeGeneres selling her show.
Yeah, because
She
she was
had
about to
to.
get put out, right? Something was
Yeah,
going on
but
with that.
nobody's not talking about that.
They're not gonna talk about it.
But that's
because
why
they're
y'all
the
in the
elite.
business because we're gonna talk about
They're
it.
the elite, so they're not gonna put it out there.
Oprah Winfrey.
She
She
the main one.
was a whole product of child molestation,
What did they
rape.
want? Jeff,
Jeff
Jeff-
Estepin.
something like
Jeff
that.
Estepin.
Trump-
If you don't
Trump
know
best
what,
friend.
yeah, if you don't know what we talking about, watch the documentary on Netflix.
All right, Tug said he back on the relationship topic, so I guess I missed it. But he said, "Hell, if I'm allowed to do it, I'm gonna do it." Which that is true. A man gonna do what you let them do.
I mean-
especially starting off. If you started off like that, that would gonna be.
I don't disagree, but why would you want to be with somebody that's gonna allow you to do what you want to do?
Because he
Y'all
got
took-
Because they allow you to
his
do
when
it.
y'all took a
He got
vow
his cake
of
and eat it
commitment,
too.
though. Y'all
you
took
know
a
it ain't that
vow.
really ain't how it go. Cause you supposed to eat cake.
It's cake and eat it. Like it's two people name.
Cake and eat it.
Yeah, cake and eat it.
I
You know, they got mixed down in translation.
We always making up something.
But that's what they want though.
But-
That's what they want. And
but
if
I
you let them
mean,
do it, they gonna do
If
it.
we take a vow of commitment, that means we vowing ourselves to each other. So is the vows just not taken serious?
It's not taking.
It's not taken serious anymore.
Maybe you should start writing not repeat what the pastor saying.
Yeah, you can't. That's a good.
I mean,
yeah.
I got my vows wrote. Y'all probably think I'm crazy for when I get married. I got them in my phone.
What they gonna say?
Oh,
You can't tell your nigga.
We'll do that
'Cause
another
that's how I'ma
episode.
feel.
Another episode of how
Somebody, that's how I'ma feel.
she crazy.
Basically, don't try.
I mean,
Don't ask her.
I don't want nothing open. No open marriage, no open relationship, nothing open. I don't want anything open. There's just no.
Shabretta said it keeps the spark in some people's life.
So you just get old.
Every relationship go through that, I think. Where they
Don't you get tired of eating McDonald's?
it's the
Yeah,
same thing
I mean,
over and over again. So
first
sometimes
they feel
you-
like Red Lobster,
But
then
that's
they
why
go
you
to
do
McDonald's
something
side.
new, right?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, but that still don't give you a reason to open up. Like
Okay.
find something different that y'all not.
I have a
that y'all
question,
been doing.
yeah.
If you're gonna allow your husband to do it, just go do it, whatever. And more than likely, from a woman, if I'm allowing you to do it, hey,
It's a reason.
it's something going on
In the
with
back
me.
though.
You know, why not just have a third party?
Yeah, just bring the other female
Just
in.
let them live with you.
Maybe that was something Jada and the other guy was doing, the baby.
But I mean, I know Tiana
Yeah.
Taylor and her husband, they have a girlfriend. She's not
But
known.
that's the subject we
or
was talking about the
nothing
other
like
day when they allowed the man to have more than one under one roof.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But I mean, you would have to be
You wouldn't
okay
agree
with
with
it.
that.
I
You didn't agree
wouldn't.
with
I don't. I don't want nothing open.
It's not open because you go her too.
I don't want to go with her. I want to my husband.
It's
I want my
She don't
husband
want
to
to
be with
shout.
me.
She don't want to shout.
I don't want
Period.
to.
She ain't trying to shout.
yeah, I don't
And I mean,
unless you want to do
if that's
wash
what
your
you
clothes
want to
and clean
do,
up, that can help.
that is not y'all made.
That's what she need to be though. If you gonna be lit, you got to clean up and cook and do everything I don't want to do. That's it.
That's our girlfriend, not y'all made.
She got to be the maid. It's got to be something to that. No.
In your Jocelyn Hernandez voice.
Right.
Maid. In your maid
Miss
outfit.
Maid.
I don't know. I mean, if you're gonna have another girlfriend, if you're gonna let him do it and you know about it,
You want to know what your vows say, quiz.
Basically, be all about me and nobody else.
Right.
That's what it's.
Now,
Yeah.
this with me in a relationship, I have to have all your attention, or I ain't gonna want you. If I don't feel like I got all your attention, I ain't gonna waste time.
You ain't gonna get tired of.
So you
so
want
you're
somebody?
clingy.
No, I'm not clingy, but I
wants
want to know
somebody
that you
that's
attracted
clingy.
to me. I want to know that
Oh
you.
yeah. I mean, but what woman don't want to know?
But some women, when they first meet you, he attracted to you, right? You dressing up, y'all going on dates. But then some women will stop doing that. She'll stop doing her hair. She'll stop
Oh, take off that
fixing
makeup.
herself up. Yeah, she'll start giving it to him raw, as far as with her appearance.
See, that's why I was
I
telling
think
her,
that's
I
the
want to
reason
see you at
men
your
start
best.
looking outside, because if they go to work and they always see this lady looking good, and they don't get to see that at home, you should let them see that at home as well.
But you want me to wake up and put makeup on?
No, you don't have to put makeup on, but still
Because
put yourself
somebody don't go
together.
out and get somebody that wear makeup and always.
That's my question. Why y'all marry somebody and then go get somebody totally opposite of what you got at home?
Baby, first, we gotta get on 2020.
You know what I said? That shit was a whole other time. It was going on right there.
Yeah, they can go on for.
With
Yeah.
Donald Trump and his stand back and stand by. And then when he said that, he
Quiz said,
faked
so
like
it's
he had
okay for him to
COVID.
hit the maid. Well, Quiz, I think they gonna hit the maid anyway, so yeah.
I mean, that's the point
They
of
gonna
being
do
the
it anyway,
man.
yeah, from what I see.
That's the
Well, Donald J. Trump, or what
Oh,
have
he
you.
said, don't wear the bunny around the house all the time. Yeah, not all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah. Don't get too comfortable, basically.
who said it?
Future.
Quiz. Yeah. We'll get into the relationship thing on the next show, maybe.
In 2020, Trump gave everybody re-up money.
Oh, yes.
I'm not
Yeah.
against Donald Trump. I'm sorry.
I ain't against
maybe
him.
maybe this ain't for my
Everybody feel like
I'm not against
conversation.
Donald Trump
Like,
at
it was
all.
big news.
I'm not a voter, but I'm not against him at all. I think he taught everybody how to start their own business. From this year, I seen a lot of people start their own business that didn't do it before. I seen a lot of people coming up and lost the bag. I seen,
We fumbled the bag.
yeah, a lot of people fumbled the bag, but they got the bag, but they fumbled it.
And I mean, he gave you a free bag.
A lot of people invested in stuff this year. Like, it was a bittersweet year.
Yeah, I ain't against him.
I ain't against
I just feel like people
Don't understand
don't
him.
yeah, they don't like him.
Trump
Donald
is
Trump is what we
legitimized.
are every day. We say
Yeah.
what we say what we want to say. We do what we want to do. We talk our junk. He's just in a public eye, and he has said some ridiculous things. But think about the stuff you say behind closed doors and nobody don't hear.
Right. And then some of the stuff, I think he being sarcastic.
Yeah,
He ain't
because
being literally like drinking bleach. He was not literally telling you to do that.
yeah.
And
And then
some
in the
people-
interview that he did in 1978 or 80, that man, if you do your research, like y'all love to research stuff, if y'all do y'all research, before he ran for presidency, he was a Democrat.
He said he'll run for Republican because they're the easiest to manipulate. That way he knew he was going to get in the office if he ever ran.
And what they did, put him in the office. And he embarrassed them, so they wanted him out. We had a lot of black voters, but a lot of more Caucasian people
I think
voted for Joe than we did.
I believe that too.
Why do we feel like we gotta vote Democrat?
Democrat,
It's a mindset
it's what we were
that you were
taught.
taught, but it's not the right thing.
Because if you did your research, they would know Democrats are worse
Way
than
worse.
Republicans.
I wouldn't say they worse. See, like me, I vote both. Like, you got some good Democrats, you got some good Republicans. Like, it's half and half for me.
Why you vote both? He
God. God,
asking who he voted for president, cause I didn't even.
I'm not gonna tell you about what I'm
Like, he did.
I did vote. I
They
did
weren't
vote.
even on the ballot.
Don't tell me he voted for
Kanye West.
He voted for
Y'all watched
Kanye.
He was one of the 60,000 to vote Kanye West, y'all.
Good.
Listen here, I did not vote for Kanye either.
Yes, you did.
I ain't gonna tell y'all who I voted for.
Yourself.
He did buy
Lorenzo's. He voted for Lorenzo.
I'm running next election. Y'all vote for me.
We don't
This is
vote
my
for
early
you. You have
bid.
our 3 votes.
I just asked that. Okay, since we talking about Donald Trump and the government, let me throw this out here.
I ain't got my stimulus.
Oh, okay.
I ain't got that.
I ain't got mine either.
My question.
Mine say not available. But anyway, Quez said, so if you're in the public eye, aren't you supposed to be a role model? I guess he's referring to Donald Trump. I like Donald Trump. At least I know what you're going to do. At least I know how you act. With Biden, we do not know what his intentions are.
Aren't we too
As
grown for role models?
As our
Yeah.
commander-in-chief, you're supposed to set an example.
He do.
You
Say
had the
what
whole
you
world
think.
laughing at us.
I don't think. I don't know.
That's right.
Like if I'm in the, I feel like I should be able to be myself. Like why would I? Why he gonna try to be somebody else just because he in the public eye? We put him in the public eye.
Because he ain't got no business being
He
nobody
should be able
role
to
model.
feel. He should be able to be himself and say how he feels.
Yeah, I think so too.
If you
I
No
like
matter
that.
who gets offended.
You shouldn't get offended. Though.
If you grown, you need to follow your own mind. If your children, if you out here letting your children have these celebrities as role models, you're wrong. Your child's role model should be the closest thing to home.
Quez said, why is who people vote for so secretive? Well, for me, mine ain't a secret. I don't vote. And that's for my personal reason. I don't vote. Because
Nobody's
I don't really-
nobody's a secret.
Yeah.
I'm not about to get up in the morning and go vote.
That's it.
Because then, if somebody black go say they voted for the Republicans or whatever, then you got the black community over here. Why you did this, or do you know that they did this, or you did that?
Do you feel like it make a difference?
I don't think that vote Republican and Democrat should be a black and white.
Yeah, it shouldn't be no issue.
Yeah, it
like
shouldn't
that.
be a racial issue.
But I
It
don't
should
think
just
that
be
it
whatever
makes
you
a
want to do.
difference. I mean, we've been doing, before I get chewed up,
Yeah.
we have been doing the same thing since 1875. Probably before then, since 1400. What year did slavery start? What, 1400? Something? We've been doing the same thing since our ancestors were brought in, fighting for our rights. We still, here it is, we can vote and do whatever, but we still fighting for our rights.
Right.
Some people can't even go to the store. Some folks have sent their children to the store, have sent their children to school, and guess what? They died because of their skin color. So if they know you're black and you're going to vote, don't you think they can read the election? They do it.
I believe it was rigged.
They do it.
I believe it was.
All these years, Georgia ain't never been a blue state.
I believe that one was rigged though. I believe it was.
They better go count them votes.
I want them to go count them.
I mean, Donald Trump
Well, I
wanted
guess
to
I should
count
have
them.
voted. Maybe that would help.
I mean,
People voting that ain't never voted before.
What happened?
Now, when Barack was running, people that
How
never
you
voted
know
before, they
you a
started voting.
Democrat?
in.
He said, "How you know you're a Democrat or a Republican?" We don't know. We just is what we was taught. We just that go back to following what your ancestors or your elders do. Like you gotta have your own mind. You gotta go research
Yeah, research and just go off
and
of
figure
whatever
out what you want
political
to be.
stand
Your,
that you,
yeah.
you know, you feel
We can't
applies
just
to.
do what they've been doing for
Yeah.
years.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
I don't
You gotta
know,
get that
child.
on there.
I just feel like they gonna tweak it to be whatever they want it to be anyway because the government run the country.
I know lately I ain't seen nobody with a I didn't see nobody with who is the other people anyway? Oh, Snow.
Them a Senate. That's the
That's the
Senate.
Senate.
I
Today was the last
That's-
day. I hope y'all would have voted for your Georgia Senate before trying to raise minimum wage in Georgia, y'all. You know a lot of y'all out there, you know, you're hoping for that shit. They try to get
Look.
15.
Look,
Time.
What you talk about some minimum wage? I
Yep.
have to pay.
Listen, no.
Oh yeah, she on the other side of it.
I'm sure the other side, sure on it.
Right,
I'm a Republican.
right. She a Republican. Because,
I got my personal opinions when it comes to the government. Seeing how I have been in the military, I'ma just keep my opinion to myself when it comes to the government.
Oh, I ain't seen nobody. that
It's
I
a
look up
no-go.
to with a Biden sign in their yard. Like we ain't seen no castles with no Biden sign.
I ain't seen no castle with a Biden.
Oh, God.
None. And I want a castle. She want a castle. We all want a castle, so we ain't seen nobody.
I mean, when I took my mom in the Buckhead, I seen a few Joe Biden signs.
No problem with his cousins.
Probably.
They yours.
But I don't personally
Well, we don't
think
matter.
Joe Biden.
Yeah,
We did it, Joe.
say it again. Say it again.
We
And
did
a lot
it,
of
Joe.
look, a lot of them people telling them folks to go vote for Joe. The reason y'all uncles, cousins, brothers, nephews, sons in prison,
Mm.
cause Joe did that.
Did
So-
they did what?
That's a
Did
big
they
come
not
up
commit
right
the
there.
crime?
Ann Walker. I think they said Ann Walker.
What is that?
Aaron Walker, did you know the blacks actually were Republicans back when we first were allowed to vote? They switched it and labeled black Democrats. Yes, just like we had a Black
yes.
Wall Street.
Yes.
We were some of the richest
Yes.
people.
And back then,
And they burnt Black Wall Street down to the ground.
So
once-
what you saying? We gotta
we
go
do-
take Republicans back.
Yeah, because
mean, why not?
once they became free, they were business minded. They had their own businesses, they had their land.
Rich.
I don't know what changed the mindset where I'm gonna say it, the black man got where he don't want to get out and work and bring home the bacon like they was doing at first, and then they stopped. Something switched
Cause if you bring
where
the
the
bacon,
woman is bringing the bacon.
oh, back then probably if you.
But that'll be sorry
Then,
on the
okay, that go
man
back to
part.
you.
It is though, but something switched in the mind
I don't want nobody
Because-
just bringing me my bacon.
when they first became free.
So what if
Think
you
about
start
it.
bringing the bacon?
The
they want
woman
me?
was at home doing whatever. The man was out getting the bacon.
Well, you can't really just say like the man.
That's how it was
Yeah.
back then, though.
Yeah, back then it was
But
strong.
something
It was
switched.
strong values. The values got
switched.
lost along the way.
Yeah,
Everybody's
something.
values got lost along the way.
You think that?
But it's still you got still man that still bring
I
home the
think I
bacon.
wanna go back
And now
to
it's
But
just
I do
now,
like the fact
it's
that the
just now
women
with
are
this-
being more empowered. To,
It's now in this
do
age
stuff.
though, you got more women that want to bring home that bacon. They don't want the man to bring it home. They want to bring it home themselves.
The more bacon, the merrier.
There you go.
Quiz guys. Is it because fathers aren't in the home anymore to teach me how to be me?
That's
I
that
agree
could be
with
true.
that.
I
right?
agree.
Yeah.
I have a son, and let me tell you, I'm not gonna get too deep on that subject, but yeah, I think it would make a major difference if his father was more involved. Cause you can't teach a man how to be a man. I can teach him how to treat a woman, but I can't teach him how to be a man. And not only is it, cause that affects the daughter and the son with the father not, in broken homes. That
Yeah.
affects
I
both.
don't like to speak about the
Yeah.
way things used to be, because who are we to say just because how it used to be that
But
it was
they
good?
settled.
Yeah.
It was toxic back then.
It was. They
So
settled.
that'll leave
It was
you
a
don't
lot
know
of
what
stuff
he had.
going on back then that nobody talked about or kept to themselves.
I mean, my daddy's daddy got 28 kids. 28 baby mamas.
Woo! Wherever he laid his hat was his home.
And he was married for over
I got a couple
50 years. So, I mean, not saying that it was good, but I feel like it's better for the children to see two parents, depending on how y'all display it in front of the kids. Now, if you displaying your toxicness in front of the kids, no, that's not good.
Somebody said back then the family was solid. Was the family solid, or was the woman trained not to leave?
I'm not gonna say train not to leave, but women didn't work back then.
Right.
So
you
if I
couldn't
leave you, where I'm
She
going?
ain't had no bacon.
you ain't have
No bacon.
Yeah, you ain't have no. Okay.
What?
But when he did leave her, she had to figure out something, because they used to leave him back then. You don't know. They'll say they going up the street.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That happened in 2022. They been up the
That's
street.
They be up the street.
20, yeah.
I mean,
But nowadays they'll be still with you and they'll just come on back
talk about the
home
same
when they get done.
thing. Who did we
ooh. Well,
And then
So we was
quiz,
we was riding the whole Black Lives Matter all while COVID-19. While we had to be stuck home too, I think everybody was going probably through like mental, like depression,
drinking. A lot of people was
A
drinking.
lot of people gain weight.
Yeah, a lot of people. I done gained my little stomach too.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah, a lot of people gained weight.
I don't got no need.
A lot of people
Man.
gained weight.
it didn't affect me because I don't feel like it affected me, but it damn sure affected me. Because baby, I had,
For me, it was
but
fun for me because I ain't never get to like really sit home and figure out what I like. Because you're so busy. I work in 6 days a week. Maybe I had probably 2 jobs and 5 side hustles. So I'm like this all the time. And then once I had to sit down, I didn't. I
You
got
gotta
to see
figure out
like
what you
what I
wanted.
really want to do.
yeah,
I had that time on my hands because you couldn't go to work, you couldn't go nowhere. So all you had to do was think about stuff.
it didn't too much affect
And that
me
brought
with going to
families
work.
like, cause
Closer.
a lot of families probably not even closer. Like
You don't think so?
make them see, because a lot of families are not all around each other as much as they was when
Yeah,
Yeah,
COVID. So you realize that
it made people take
Who
care
that
of their
person
kids.
really is.
yeah.
I felt like it made people be more involved with their children.
Okay,
It
so
didn't
it
really
said
affect
that
me,
then
though.
women stayed in their place. Which,
What's a place?
Oh, buddy.
What is a place?
Whoa.
said it? I ain't said it.
Gregory
said that.
Gregory Jackson. What is a place?
What is a place,
Please.
Greg?
What is a place?
look where the money
Don't answer
resides.
that.
Where the money resides. Okay, so guess what though? He was paying the bills and bringing home the bacon.
So therefore
I'ma
we can't
stay
call
in my
Cardi
place.
B. So therefore we can't make Cardi B and Offset dumb.
No,
She's staying in her place.
If he taking care of you,
But
you
what's the
stay in
place?
your place.
Jada in her place.
What's a place?
Now, if you
Jada
ain't
got her
doing that,
own
then you
breed.
get out of place then.
But what's a place?
So that is what we gotta.
If you want a woman to stay in a place,
You
I don't
need
feel
to-
like I need to work. I need to be at home. I need to get what I want off top. All of that. And I'll be in my place.
The place different now.
So yeah, some people had it different. If you was an essential worker, yeah, you still had to go to work. You still had to be around people and be afraid that you might get sick. You had to. It was different for essential workers than it was for people that are kind of like independent contractors. So it's two sides to it. I wasn't essential. I was a bartender, so I wasn't essential. So my side, like bartenders, strippers, business owners, you was hit first, hard.
You had to make
So
it do what it do. You had to start scripting on what they were scripting
OnlyFans boomed in 2020.
yeah, OnlyFans. Then I didn't get one of them.
Follow me.
So it's two different sides to it. I won't understand the
I
essential
was
work side because
essential.
I wasn't essential.
I still am essential, so they say. I don't know what's so essential about it, but yeah.
Because we need the meat.
Yeah,
They got to eat.
vegan is life.
It is.
I don't know.
So talking about when the man said sit down, they just did that. Yeah, they did. Well, guess what? If he taking care of me, he treat me right. He say sit down, I'm sit down. I'm gonna sit down, and I'll be looking good while I sit down. But you gotta be treating me right and spoiling me. Then I'll sit down. But if you're not doing that, then I'm not gonna sit down.
Right.
Facts.
Y'all want wife duties with
Right.
girlfriend titles.
Yes,
And
yes.
that ain't how it go. I'ma thug it out.
Okay.
Okay, we got MOE and MO3.
Mo 3, man.
My bad, Mo3.
R.I.P., man. Ooh.
Oh, I just messed him up.
Vaughn first.
And Vaughn, okay, Vaughn.
King Von.
Me personally, I only know one song by King Von. The only reason I knew him was because of Dirk. I don't really know too much about him. He ain't that bad,
We at
but I felt like the dude
it's 7:20.
that killed him, or got him killed, or his homeboys killed him, or whatever. The little short guy, I don't even know his name. In the video, he looked like he was helping him. To me.
Mm-hmm.
So was they enemies, or was they just a music thing? Cause Vaughn homeboys left him when the shots started firing. That boy who he was fighting picked him up off the ground.
Well, they say the people that was close to him or supposed to be his homeboys kind of set it up.
Emphasis on supposed to be.
Supposed to be. Yeah.
No.
So that's why they did
I ain't speaking on.
kind of like with Nipsey. Probably was set up.
I don't want to talk about Nipsey. Oh,
But yeah, he didn't want this shit, so we can't talk about him.
oh God.
Boosie got shot. He in a wheelchair, still
And he's
performing.
so funny.
I wish I had time to see one of the
No,
shows.
and Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh, man. Bad my boy from IG. Give Boosie back his IG,
Don't
bro.
follow Boosie. What his other IG?
He
What
did.
his new IG?
He got that.
He do got it.
He a
It's
new one?
called Boosie New IG.
I'm about to go check it out.
Well, y'all follow Boosie new IG. He's so funny, y'all. Oh my God. In that wheelchair, doing that.
When everybody was quarantined, he was telling everybody to put their lips on live.
Put your lips on live, I give you
And
$1,000.
he was giving it time.
Oh my
But they
God.
put tour with Quarantine Radio.
Oh, yeah.
I never watched Quarantine Radio.
Hey, Quarantine Radio was lit. That's how he got
What's
Megan.
Quarantine Radio?
That was Tory Lane's little thing he had going during
Now,
quarantine.
he ain't no bad artist. I can't take that from him. It was messed up, what they say he did, but he wasn't no bad artist to me. I don't think.
I ain't never really listened to Tory Lanez. If I heard him, I didn't know it was him. So I only, was listening to the Megan Thee
Girl.
Stallion stuff. So.
I'm taking back. What? He is a good R&B artist. He
R&B?
Yeah, he R&B.
Oh,
He's
okay.
He do
sort of
both,
like
really.
K-Camp. He's like K-Camp.
Okay. I needed to know that.
I guess they don't like Tory Lane, you messed up.
No, I probably do like him. I just didn't
I
know it
ain't
was him.
listen-
Like
I
with
ain't-
Nipsey, I wasn't listening to his stuff. I know him through Lauren.
Yeah.
So once he died, I started listening to his stuff, and it was really good.
Yeah,
So I guess they weren't pushing his stuff when he was living.
but
Well,
it
it's just,
just
you know, we in
wasn't
the
here.
South. We in the South, so
Yeah.
we get a lot of music late, and we don't get a lot of good music.
He from the
Like
West
with
Coast.
say Mo3, rest in peace to Mo3. I got on his
You
story
heard that
after
song,
he died.
but you ain't.
I
never
heard
his
the song,
then.
but I
Yeah.
didn't know who he was, like what he looked like. But I've heard his songs. So
And yeah, everybody be like, they doing this and that because they dead, but what we supposed to do? We ain't never heard of them
Yeah.
before they died.
Yeah.
You
I just
Google
put that
Like
on
yeah,
marketing.
somebody
Marketing,
died, then you
PR.
go.
That's
Go
a
to
marketing
marketing.
issue right there.
Yeah,
because he was definitely heard. I done heard it all the time, but I never knew.
yeah.
I had
Who
never had a
he
face to
was.
it. So.
Yeah, but I mean, you ain't the first person.
And he really went on the shade room like that I knew of. So I didn't.
Yeah, and I stay on the shade room.
Mm-hmm. So
Well, yeah, we
We ain't really we really got stuck on entangled.
Yeah, entanglement.
Yeah.
got-
I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's a
That's
part
what
of what's
everybody
going on.
always want to talk about.
Mhm.
Because it's
But we-
everyday life.
We lost a lot of people in 2020.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
just.
A lot of people
Whether it was
lives got lost.
personal-
It's like this
Or-
drink is kind of sweet, I guess, cause spending time with your family during that year, or
Yeah,
people
It's
starting
bittersweet.
new businesses
yeah.
when we was getting that money.
Getting that shit shamed. Get fed.
Then the
I'm talking about
little,
all the shoes
the
was
little
gone out the store.
strong.
All the Air Forces was gone.
Still gone.
They was gone.
Like who went? Even the black ones.
The black ones
It
was
took
gone
me,
too.
Right.
it took me 4 miles to find one pair of black ones.
And who? I thought y'all
Yeah.
didn't wear black forces because y'all said them people were all people.
They do it on me. Yeah.
We gonna
I
speak on
don't.
that.
I like black forces.
I like white forces.
We gonna speak on that negativity about the
No negativity about the black
You
forces.
would got on song.
Yep.
He told me I got on phone.
But yeah,
Okay.
we lost a lot of people personally that we knew, and people that we knew from the TV screen. Y'all, John Witherspoon, Pop, R.I.P. Pop.
What is
Oh, we lost that boy Debo too, man. R.I.P.
Oh yeah,
Debo,
R.I.P.
man.
Debo, right.
the black?
And we
Panther?
also lost
Oh.
Yeah, Chadwick.
Chadwick, man. Black Panther, coming forever.
Oh my God, yeah. It was a lot of people to pay.
Yeah, we did a lot of crime.
And RIP to our local people that we have lost this
Yeah.
year. Surrounding counties, RIP to all of them as well. Because some people, it hit home for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So RIP for that.
But we're just gonna say, glad 2020 is over with.
Yeah, this was kind of like a funeral.
This is a funeral for it, y'all. So we're gonna give him a moment of silence real quick.
For Rona, cousin Rona, mainly. We're going to lay her to rest, hopefully.
I think he's getting bad.
All right, so everybody, a moment of silence real quick for 2020. All right, let's go.
I pray 2021 is better, way better, even though that ain't what the news say. But we're gonna let the news be the news.
Life is what you make it. All right, so y'all ladies got anything else before we get into the?
Thank you guys for tuning in. Please tune in next week. Give us feedback on things you would like to hear, things you want to interact with us about. If you don't want to write publicly, you can write anonymously, and it will be kept that way. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Oh,
Yeah.
and
Thank y'all.
you guys
We
can
got a
text
phone number on the
text the
page.
phone number. It's on the page. You can DM the page, or you can DM us personally. Just make sure when you DM, you let us know that this is what you want spoken on. We will automatically make the DMs anonymous, because that's just naturally assuming that's what you guys want. But see you guys next Tuesday at 6:30. Thank you guys.
The beach.
You
No, it's all this.
I can't fuck with that nigga.
Hello,
if he
go.
with you. No, I'm really not keeping my tendency.
Okay,
No,
we
it's
gotta
something so
go.
I leave a tendency. No kids, I got treats like it's Halloween. You do what you want when you follow me. Bitch, I ball every play, that's a melody. Don't make that bitch like Kit Kat. First got a shit to it, first got a shit stash. Bitch, I got the mark on the floor, nigga, watch that. Quarantine clean.